here we have another match coming up. And I recognize this music. That means one of the McCoy brothers, oh, there we go, Cyril McCoy is about to come out now. Another person we haven't seen since Full Force, where they lost to Academic Probation for the World Tag Team titles. And it was an impressive match, and we saw Lotto do a fucking backflip off the top rope, which was awesome, by the way. Go watch Full Force if you haven't seen it yet. And I should be talking about the next pay-per-view, which is actually Violent Tendencies. And yeah, there's a whole bunch of hot-ass matches coming on that thing, but I'll get to that in a second. But right now we have one half of Lincoln Arsenal, Chris Arsenal, coming out here now. Chris Arsenal, the much larger of the two partners, the bodybuilder, or I should say steroid user, but he's still a great guy. And Chris Arsenal coming out to fight Cyril McCoy in hopes of maybe looking fresh after a couple of losses he's had. I'm not sure, but I'm pretty sure he lost to Adam Bishop and yeah, someone else, I'm not sure. But you know, both of these guys can definitely use a win coming into this match, and especially come up the last couple of weeks where they have not been faring very well in their fights, where they have been on their backs getting pinned 1, 2, 3. But I'm pretty sure after watching his partner Marcus get a good victory over the old Coot, I'm pretty sure Cyril would like to get a match win himself. But we're gonna see who wants it a little bit more between Cyril and Chris. And already this match is underway, and Cyril has knocked the referee out unintentionally. But I'm pretty sure nothing's going to come from that. When Chris Arsenal with a quick fist to the face of Cyril McCoy and a clothesline into the turnbuckle. Chris now. And a big belly-to-belly suplex by Chris Arsenal. Showing off his big muscles. Can't fucking talk. Big muscles by Chris Arsenal. And a big power slam by Chris Arsenal. Going for the cover now. 1, 2. And only a 2 count for Arsenal. Arsenal with a punch to the back of the head. Another punch to the back of the head. Cyril now with some punches. Back and forth punches and shots by Cyril and Chris. Cyril now pinching the nose of Arsenal. And a judo flip by Cyril McCoy. Cyril now going for the cover. 1, 2. And only a 2 count for Cyril. One thing we will definitely see in this matchup right now is two very powerful men trying to get the upper hand. It's like watching two world's strongest men competitors playing a game of mercy back and forth at a constant stalemate. And that's what we're going to see with these two guys, because they're both so powerful that one is not going to have the ultimate upper hand the entire way of the match. As Cyril goes for the 2 count right now, off of a stiff jab to the face. Cyril now going to the top rope. Another flip by Cyril McCoy on the Chris Arsenal. He's going for the cover now. 1, 2, and only a 2 count for Cyril McCoy once again. A little frustration in the face of Cyril McCoy right now as he gets to the face of the referee. Cyril. Quick reversal by Chris. And Chris going for the full Nelson right now. Will Cyril McCoy tap out? No, Chris Arsenal let go. And a punch and a kick. Cyril now. Chris. And he throws Cyril outside the ring from under the bottom rope. Chris now. Pick it up, Cyril. What's he gonna do? 2. Chris taking him to the ramp. Not the ramp, the railing of the crowd. And he slams his head into the railing 3 times. 4. Count of 4 from the ref. And Chris throws him to the ring post. 5. Chris, what's he doing? Slams his head into the ring post. That's gotta be enough to knock any man out. But it looks like Cyril's already getting up, so I guess he's more of a man than the rest of us. And Cyril now, keep getting the names mixed up. It's a C name. Chris with a camel clutch on a Cyril McCoy right now. And Chris lets go. Chris throws Cyril into the ropes. And what's this? A beautiful Elise German suplex. And Chris Arsenal is fired up. I've never seen a man of Cyril's size get thrown the way he was just thrown. And Chris, a test drive by Chris Arsenal. Chris now throws Cyril to the turnbuckle. And Chris, what's he doing now? Chris is taking him to the top turnbuckle. What's he going for? Look, he's going for a superplex off the top rope. That's got to be for Cyril McCoy, but he's still moving. Chris Arsenal notices that and picks him up instead of going for the pin. And Cyril appears to be playing past him and quickly moves behind Chris and delivers a slingshot suplex on the Chris Arsenal. Cyril now going for a Ric Flair style knee up to the face. And Cyril McCoy watches on, lifts up Chris. Cyril now, what's he going for? And a beautiful tug underwear pulling power driver by Cyril McCoy, and he goes for the cover. Could this be it? 1, 2, and only a 2 count by Cyril McCoy. Cyril now picks up Chris, and a knee to the gut by Chris Arsenal. And another reversal by Cyril. And a rake of the back by Cyril McCoy, and another rake. And a drop to the back. Cyril McCoy really working on the back of Chris Arsenal. Cyril goes to the turnbuckle. But he's going to lift him up. And a snake eyes to the face of Chris Arsenal. Cyril going for the cover. 1, 2, and no! Only a 2 count for Cyril. And he is highly upset about only getting a 2 count over Chris Arsenal right now. Cyril throws Chris to the rope. And a knee to the face by Chris! Chris getting some offense right now. Chris lifts up Cyril McCoy with a double hand choke slam, and he drops him on his back. Chris Arsenal stomping at the knee of Cyril McCoy. Maybe taking out the power games. You can't lift up with the legs. You can't lift up that well at all. And Cyril throws, Chris throws Cyril to the turnbuckle, clothesline, and a fall to the back of the head. Chris now. And Cyril falls under his own weight, probably from that leg maneuver that Chris just did a second ago. And Chris with a spear and some punches under Cyril's face. Chris now. Chris putting on all stops. Chris. Punch to the face of Cyril McCoy. Another punch to the face. Chris Arsenal with a gut-wrench suplex down to Cyril McCoy. Lifting him up like he's nothing. Throwing him around like he's a child. And a 2 count, but not enough. Cyril McCoy kicked out at 2. Arsenal now. Looks like he's in a week in the back again of Cyril McCoy. Will Cyril tap out? Cyril's working his way out. Cyril trying to work. But Arsenal, let's go. Arsenal. Punch to the face of Cyril McCoy. And a boot. A big boot that throws Cyril McCoy right over the top rope.
1.
And the ref starts to count of the 1. And Cyril McCoy, I don't know how he's doing it, but somehow regains consciousness and throws Chris Arsenal into the rope, not the rope, into the step, and gives him a double hand fist to the face. And Cyril now lifting up Arsenal, showing off his strength, and rams his face into the guardrail. And a punch to the face by Cyril McCoy. And another clothesline, an axe bomber, if you will, onto the face of Cyril McCoy. On the face of Chris Arsenal. Shit! Cyril now trying to get a 10 count. But Chris Arsenal gets out before the count of 7. Before the count of 8, I should say. Cyril McCoy throwing Arsenal into the turnbuckle. Cyril now. Well, first suplex off the top rope onto Arsenal. Cyril going for the cover. That could be it. 1, 2. No! Only a 2 count. And Cyril is... He's gonna rip this ref's head off. It doesn't count for 3. Cyril now. Arsenal with a quick reversal. DDT by Chris Arsenal. Arsenal now lifts up Cyril McCoy. Another power slam by Arsenal. Arsenal watching on. Arsenal, look like he's going for it. Wow! Oh my God! What strength by Chris Arsenal! Lifts up Cyril McCoy over his head and drops him on his belly. I've never seen strength like that before. What's Arsenal about to do? Arsenal go for his finisher. Arsenal with the toss-up. A toss-up by Chris Arsenal. And he's going for the cover. That should be it right now. 1, 2, and a 3 count by Chris Arsenal. Really good victory for Chris Arsenal right now. And it looks like Chris Arsenal and Marcus Linker both picked up great victories over their opponents today. Congratulations to both men, as they are looking really strong right now and looking into week 7 right now. Good job for Chris Arsenal in this match against Cyril McCoy. And I wonder if that has to do with the McCoys right now. Both of these men have not put up a win in the last 2 matches. In fact, they haven't won a match at all.